Good morning. We are going to make some black pepper pork curry, and to that we are going to use some washed pork chopped. I'm going to use some red chili powder, dark roasted powder with salt. Hi friends, so as I showed you, we are going to keep the pork mixture for a little bit to season with each other. For that one I forgot to mention, I used a little bit of yellow powder as well. So that is like this. It's still sitting like that, and I'm getting my pan warmed up. It's on. So to this I'm going to put a little bit of oil. Little bit of oil, not too much, like that. So, and I'm gonna add the chili powder and the dark roasted powder. I don't want it to get burned, so I'm gonna put the heat a little bit low, and I'm just gonna add those. So as you can see, I have added the chili powder and the dark roasted curry powder. I'm going to use about 2 tablespoons of dark roasted and 1 from the chili. If it depends in how hot do you want. So I don't want to get it roasted again. So to this I'm going to add my garlic ginger paste. And to this now I have added the garlic ginger paste. And to that I'm going to add the curry leaves and cardamoms and the onions. Okay, so this heat is still on very low. I don't want my chili and chili powder and the dark roasted powder to get burned, so it's in the very low. So give it a good mix. Let the onions get warmed wet, and that way it's onion has a little bit of water in it, so this will help it not to get burned now. To this I'm gonna add a little bit of pepper powder, the grounded peppers, and give it a good mix. And a little bit later I'm gonna add the meat to this one, because now this is getting nicely seasoned and dark. This is where you get the color so of the meat. Dark roasted pepper, this is where you get the color from. So after adding the ground pepper, maybe like a tablespoon of that, I add the seasoned meat to it. I'm videotaping and cooking in the same 2 hands, so that's why I'm just telling you what to do, and I am showing you. So I'm gonna give it a good mix it thoroughly, and you're gonna keep the heat still the same. We are not gonna add any water because the meat has a bit of water in it too, so keeping it simmer, it's gonna get the spices mixed with the meat very nicely. And we have added salt at the beginning, if you remember, so nothing to be added. You're just gonna simmer cook it for the next 5 to 10 minutes. I'll come back and show you how it's gonna look. So friends, this is in the 5 minutes of cooking it. So to this one I just add a little bit of lemongrass and the whole black pepper without crushing it. I just use the whole one, like maybe 5 of those, and I'm gonna make it to a medium heat right now. So let it cook it thoroughly for the next 5 to 10 minutes again. Okay, so this is from last time. This is just cooked for 5 minutes. Okay, so I'm gonna show it to you. Leave it in the medium heat for the next 5 to 10 minutes. Okay, so my friends, this is another 5 minutes of cooking the meat. Now I want to show it to you. I don't know if you remember the bowl that we seasoned the meat. I'm gonna add tamarind to that and water and dissolve it and get all the seasoning in the pot into that little bit of water we are gonna add to the meat right now. So I have add all the leftover seasonings, tamarind and water, and I'm just gonna pour it in here. This is the only water that we have added to this meat. Okay, so now I'm gonna let it cook for the next 5 minutes. You can see how the colors are coming through nicely. Okay, and I'll show it to you in the next 5 to 10 minutes how it is gonna come. We are not gonna keep any more gravy, very slightly, very minimum. This is just a touch of gravy. This doesn't have too much gravy on it. So this is me cooking it for the next 5 minutes. You can see I have turned off the heat. And this is just after I turn off the heat. I want to show it to you guys. It's really nice. No gravy at all. It's really no gravy. It's like I have absorbed everything into the meat, all the seasoning and flavors that we did. I prefer to leave it like this closed in the heat because there's some bit of heat. You can see it's the mist coming out from that area. So because I just turned off the heat. So I prefer to just close it with a lid and leave it for the next 5 to 10 minutes. It's gonna look amazing, even better than what you have seen right now because it's gonna simmer more. This is the black pork curry we just made. So simple, so easy. All you need to do is add the seasoning, the whatever, the ones we discussed. Let me know how you tried it. If you have tried it, let me know how it comes. Hope you like it. Hope you enjoy it. Subscribe if you like. Thank you and have a great day. Bye.